to immortality begins for most teams. We're underway from Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 39. Makes the grab in bounds left side. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 35 out of that one. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First and 10. Here's Prescott. Takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Buying some time right. Kelsey's got it right side. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Dak now from the gun. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's going to work it to the 20. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down. From the gun is Prescott. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. From 37 yards in the right hash. Aubrey puts it through. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They go with Williams on the counter. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Yeah, here we go!
Straight ahead with Williams. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third and 4 coming up now. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on a quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
First down, Cowboys.
1st down, here's Dak. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
It's 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Dak out of the pistol. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys stretch their early lead to 9. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Watch out now. Steal. Catch red. Eagle. Blue. Red. Black. You. Yellow. Hut.
Shotgun now for Love. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Our score, 17-7. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession.
Here we go.
They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
3-3.
Here's Kronsky Merritt on the carry. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
560. Cut.
Run now with Kronsky Merritt. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
Come on, 38.
Run, it's Kronsky Merritt. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's good for a Washington.
They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Set, hut 45. Watch 6. Mega. Cut, cut.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down. Working quickly here.
Ready.
That's a gain of 4.
Here's Kronsky Merritt. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Red, yellow, 5, yellow, 22. 10 cycles. Hut, hut.
Going for it, it's Eckler. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
On the ball.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Washington Commanders first down.
Love with it on 1st down. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And a Commanders first down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders reduce the lead to just 4. Gay with the point after. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game.
Cowboys 17. Commanders 14.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. That'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Prescott here from the gun. That's Pickens with a catch out right. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Stopped by the future Hall of Famer. More All-Pro nods than any active defender. It's Bobby Wagner.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, he gets a third, long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
We only move move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3.
Here we go.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. They're going for this with Prescott. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Cowboys with a chance to boost their lead. New set of downs for him at the 38. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Chased out to his right. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Big gain, 14. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. They took a look just to be safe. You always appreciate that, but the call on the field stands. A run. It's Kroski Merritt. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. They give it to him again. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Back to the well again. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up for the 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 2. That's good.
Trying to run in, Eckler. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. There's another 4. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. Offense up to the line fast.
Watch out now.
Eckler. I don't think he got there. Nope, he was not able to make the marker. Will we see them go for it now, Brock, here on 4th down? Washington calls it 2nd timeout. So they're not going to kick for the tie. They're going for the lead here late on 4th and goal.
Here we go. 22 needle.
They're going to go. It's Love. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Field goal. A 59-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
On the set.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Bust, smack, fury. Beat up, claws, red. Set,
Love from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 28-yard line.
right.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Shot, 17. Trouble, 35, 97. Green Jack, Black Ultra. 560. Set.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Big gain. Has him across the 40. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Here we go, set. Cut.
From the 46. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Jordan Love, the touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders grow their lead to 8. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Play action, Prescott. Connects on the crosser. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st down, ball at the 36. Here's Prescott. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. Trying forcing it to the slants, it's intercepted. And the Commanders get the football back at the opposing 45. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
Trayvon Diggs on the tackle. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Red, 38.
22-yard line.
Love out of the shotgun. Off by his back. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down. Working quickly here.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Shot. 10 black. Claws red. Light blue. Fuse yellow. Blue stripe. Green jack. Hut, hut.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He just throws this one away.
I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Come on. Check.
Throwing his love on 3rd. It is caught left side. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4. He'll be quickly trying to get set again. Cross scheme here again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders kick it off and give points on the ensuing drive. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders lead by 15 now. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Dak off the play fake. Too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, there we go.
They send the tight end in motion. He's caught. He's got Lamb. Down just shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Elliott's on 1st and 10. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way He's telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Dak now from the gun. He's going deep this time. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. We're down to one quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Cowboys football, and their season's going to be over if they don't erase this deficit. Going jumbo set on this first and goal. The play fake hits Prescott. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. His third total score in this game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
This makes the score. Commanders 35. Cowboys 27.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we shot. 7:45.
Here's Love to throw. Looking right, and he finds it. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
From the 40 on second down. He's on target, Watkins. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
Going back, it's the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
60 red. White. Blaster. Steel. Black. Red. Yellow. Set.
Thrown on first down, Love. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of 8.
Watch out, Love.
Brings up second and 18 at the 34-yard
Go to
line.
me, rail. Red. Black. Oh, you. Claws red. Hut.
After the sack, another pass on second down. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Mason Tipton.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Set.
Third and long for him here. He rolls to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Gay with the point after. And the Commanders lead by 15 now.
This makes the score. Commanders 42. Cowboys.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Dak out of the pistol. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Get to Elliott on the draw. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That's Ferguson, he brings it in. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Ball at the 33 for first down. First down, here's Dak. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Throwing again is Dak. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Looking for George Pickens that time. So that brings up fourth and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They'll get this one to Watkins. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Here's Kronsky Merritt on the carry. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up third down.
They run, it's Kronsky Merritt. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
43.
Going to the ground again on first. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Red. Fight. View. Claws red. Shot. 17. Red. Cycle. Set.
Second and 3. Headed out right. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. Working quickly here.
Hand cycle. 52. Red. Red.
Throwing on third and long. That's dropped underneath Tadler. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
Washington Commanders.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover.
36-yard
Commanders in very good shape, up by 15.
Okay.
First down, ball at the 36.
Let's go. Red.
Run now with Kronsky Merritt. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Watch out.
Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. distance onto this upcoming third down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Commanders. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Malik Cooker. And the Cowboys get the football just short of their 20. That's the interception and return.
Dave, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up second down. Back to the air, Prescott. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big gain downfield. And he has this to the opposing 35.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. That throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Brings in the long pass. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it second and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
To score this as a win for the Commanders.